So it looks like former Real Housewives of Atlanta star and Don't Be Tardy for the Party star, Kim Zolciak-Biermann is responding to the rumors that her $1 million Georgia mansion was sold for a measly $257,000. But fans don't believe her. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So last night, Kim Zolciak decided to take to her Instagram story to respond to the rumors that her home had been sold on a foreclosure auction this past week in Georgia for $257,000. If you missed our multiple reports on this situation, I implore you to go back and watch them. However, if you just want a quick recap, I'll tell you this. So the Sun reported early October, that more than likely Kim Zolciak-Biermann was going into foreclosure and it was going to be on the auction, the foreclosure auction, in the first Tuesday in November, which was this past Tuesday. And this was all because that she reportedly owed $300,000 on a loan that she used against her home. Backtracking a little bit more, she bought this home years ago with Croy for only like $800 something thousand. It's now worth $2.6 million. And she's in a really great neighborhood with sports people, celebrities, all that. It's a great neighborhood. So everyone was really shocked that this week, this news came out that her home was sold for so little. Well, fast tracking to today. Kim Zolciak is responding to these rumors as we reported to you. We went to, like I said, I didn't know the validity of this website, but a lot of you said, no, it's valid. It's a valid website because there are quite a few other foreclosures on this website, including Kim and Croy's. Well, let's get into what Kim said on her Instagram.
Okay, you guys, my house was not sold for $257,000. If you guys think I would let my home that we've put millions and millions of dollars into go for $257,000, you're an idiot. Okay? For real. So what are you going to do, haters, when I'm here for Christmas and I'm here for my birthday in May and I'm here for all these amazing dates? I'm here until I fucking want to move out, until I decide I don't want to live here anymore. So enjoy the view, haters, because you're going to be seeing it for quite some time. You guys are about as reliable as fucking a newborn baby. Just like you said, this wouldn't last. And we're celebrating 11 years next Friday. 11 years on 11/11.
So Kim, look, here's the thing. A lot of people in the comment section last night, I posted this on my TikTok, I posted this on my Instagram, and people don't believe it. I was actually surprised. Some people were like, great. You know, because I think if anything, even if you don't like Kim and you don't like Croy, you're like, she has young children. You don't want young children to have to move out of their childhood home. I feel the same way. But the way that Kim speaks to all of us, like, girl, calm down. This is what the news is reporting about your home. How about you just say it's not happening? No one's hating on you. If anything, people are hoping that this is not true. But they're also saying, well, then it makes some sense based off of what we've seen in the last couple of years since the cancellation of Don't Be Tardy. The selling of her own clothes, the launching of these weird businesses, asking for people for money on your link tree. And then some of you were telling me that, yeah, some of her recent behavior, you were like, wait a minute. So when you heard the story about her owing $300,000 on this Georgia home, you were like, okay, there's a lot of smoke, Kim. No one's hating on you. There's just a lot of smoke. And we're like, what's really going on? Well, as you saw in her response, she said, I'll be here for my birthday. I'll be I'm still in the house. And she was showing us the foyer. Some of you said, show us the rest of the house. Show us the pantry. Look, I don't care about that. I'm going to take Kim at her word. But in the last video, I told you there was a story, there was a rumor that she was going to ask one of her rich friends to buy the home and then she would rent the home from them. Sidebar, real estate agents and brokers. If that is the case, because I know mortgages and things like that, and mortgages, but who owns a home, isn't that public record, right? Or if it was recently sold, wouldn't that be on like Zillow or something? Look, Zillow or something. You know, look, I pretend to be a lawyer. I can pretend to be a real estate broker. I can pretend. No, I need you guys that are specialists in these things. What could really be happening here with Kim Zolciak? Could she be squatting? Okay, some of you were saying, I'm just repeating some of the speculations that you guys were saying. But one of the rumors that I reported in the last video was that one of her friends, and I believe it's Jason Aldean, the country singer, they're friends. That was a rumor. Like I said, allegedly, that he and his family would buy the home and then they would rent the home from them. But Dick, for $300,000, Kim, you can't gather up that amount of money or borrow that amount of money. Are money things that bad? Allegedly. According to her, she's not. She's not moving out of her home. Yeah, but a lot of people are saying, just pay attention to the words that she's using. Pay attention to the words that she's using. She's not really going there and saying, my home was never in foreclosure. I just want to point something out to you. We pointed this out in the last video. Page 6, the same day that we reported on the foreclosure, Page 6 came out with an article, and I told you this before. Housewives use these media outlets, they use bloggers to get their narrative out there. All right? It was very interesting. That same day where that story was out there, Page 6 got an exclusive that, oh, no, she owed $10,000 and something on this specific home. Well, that was paid in full. And a lot of you smarties were like, well, we're talking about the $300,000. Where does this $10,000 fall into place? We're talking about the $300,000 loan. Kim, I don't believe a word that comes out of Kim's mouth. Look, if you remember Kim from her OG days on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kim's stories always just never made complete sense, from Big Papa to all of the things. And then we know with the health stuff, look.
Girl, this girl is delusional.
For the love of Nene, where is your scooter?
Where is it?
Kim has just never been 100%. Okay, she's never been 100% authentic, as authentic as her wigs. Okay, wig. Guys, I want to know your reaction to this. What do you believe actually happened here? And if you're a real estate agent or broker or attorney, let me know how we can verify this information, or if we can verify it at all. If she did have her friend buy this home, would that be public information? If so, I'll report back once we find out. Guys, let's continue this conversation in the comment section. And as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.